Can anybody hear me? Oh God, how do I get in? Okay. All right. Well, whatever. Oh, I see. Sorry, talking to myself. Come here. Okay. No, I have. Oh, I forgot to call back to Leah Livingston. Okay, better call her back. 68. I have a few minutes. What else do I need? Yes, 'cause we need that tomorrow. Thursday. I can't see. Oh, I'm gonna find Tony's. Oh, there it is. Tony. And the selectmen. Okay. I didn't see their schedule. All right. I have to go to Nahant. Do I have these? I don't want to go there. I have to go to Nahant. Nahant. Go to calendar. Calendar. Go to, yeah, there's nothing here on November the 5th. I cannot see the calendar. I don't get it. Why can't I open it today, Thursday? I have nothing on my calendar. I just don't get it. Selectmen. Okay. Well, we said we were going to meet. Wait. All right. It took me forever to do that. Oh, yeah. Anybody else? No. Let's see. Today is November the 5th. Can I start it? No. As far as I know, it started. Okay, so. Okay, where's my small exemption? How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 on this page. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44 total. Okay, David Hunson.
Hey, Sheila.
Hi, David. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. Well, what's going on those on the Hunt Road? Are they putting in pipes?
Yeah, gas line.
Oh, gas
Okay.
line.
New gas line.
Wow. Well, I think it was last Thursday and Friday, and I think maybe Monday morning, part of my my phones were out because of them hitting a Verizon line.
Yeah.
Mine, the police station, and the DPW.
Huh.
So it was a little quiet last like Thursday and Friday.
Yeah. I think we had that too.
Oh, you did too. Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta turn the TV off. I've been watching all the news.
Oh, well, we have our winner, don't we?
Well, kind of. Not confirmed.
Oh. Wow. Okay, so that. Everybody has the Board of Selectmen's information, right, for their meeting?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
you dropped it off with
I
it,
sent
right?
it. No, I didn't. That was in a separate email
Oh, I don't even know, maybe.
that I forwarded. And I don't know, I guess there was an invitation.
No, I feel like Tony sent us that one.
All right, fine. Because I thought I got it and then I thought I forwarded it to you all. Which you may have gotten as a second then. Second one. Mhm. I did.
Is Perry coming?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. I talked with him earlier. He called me because he looked on the agenda for the selectmen tonight. And under the tax classification hearing, it says set the tax rate, which they don't do, but we can talk before Perry gets here, is that either tonight or tomorrow morning, if you can all get into the Department of Revenue's Division of Local Services Gateway System, sign in. Do you remember your password, David?
No.
Oh,
No.
yeah, okay. Did you save your password?
No, I don't remember. It seems like so long ago that I ever signed into that. What is the website?
I just go to, and I just type in under my Google Mass space DOR. And then in the search code, I put DLS space gateway. And then I have an option of login and information. So I do hit login, and I've saved my username and my password because I have no idea what my password is either. So it's been there for 10 years. And
Okay, so say again how I'm going to get into that. I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to figure that out. What is it? I start with DOR.
Mass space DOR. And we can do it afterwards if you want, and I'll kind of go through it. I'll look on my screen and
All right, and then I go to what?
and then when you're on the main screen for the Department of Revenue, there's a search bar. And in the search bar, you type in DLS, stands for Division of Local Services,
Yeah.
space gateway. And then the first things that come up are the DLS gateway login and database
Hi.
or something.
Hi, everybody.
When
So
you
you
say
hit the
DL
log,
All right.
Let me look.
and you would select it. And then you get to this main screen that just has
Oh, yeah,
lots of
good.
various things, but on the top right-hand corner is your email address. And if you saved your login, it's all right there, and all you have to do is push it.
Yeah, I'm logged in. I have mine, so.
Okay.
I think I know mine, but we'll figure it out. No,
I don't know.
I would save it. If you know it, save it. Like, remember me? Okay?
it sounds like a song.
I know.
Remember me.
Yeah, something like that. Remember me.
David,
I-
you look awful round today, round and circly.
Round?
I look, he
Oh,
looks
no, there's no
square.
picture. Turn off your, go to up the
Hit the stop,
top
like
and then-
start video.
for the video on.
Oh, I'm not, my video's not on?
No.
No.
Yeah, all right, there.
Hey, there he is.
Oh, what was I? Just a name?
Yes,
Yeah, hold on.
a name in a black box.
Oh, well, maybe I prefer that.
No, we'd rather see you. We'd
Huh?
rather see you.
Better, I know.
Much better.
I'm most interested in the KK's in her kitchen and it looks like she's at the stove and she's cooking and
I'm
frequently.
really not though. I'm so sick of being on the couch because I've never left the couch today because I was so busy at work.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm not looking forward to any special Greek soups or anything. Okay, so here we go.
If you want to open, Perry, it's all yours.
Open, thank you.
Nice.
5:33 we'll open. Sheila, the minutes here, and I'm just missing them.
Yes, it's in
Okay,
the
I got it.
yellow.
I got them, sorry.
Okay. I have it in order.
Yeah, no, you do, you know, it's problem
The
is me.
others, I'm not so sure if I have in order, but
Just before, well, we're open now anyways, but let me, I reached out to Tony also, and I hadn't realized that you had reached out to him via email. So just to clarify that whole situation as far as setting the tax rate in the LA5 and all that stuff. So I essentially, without even looking at yours, believe it or not, Sheila,
Okay.
I reiterated what you said, and he had said that he had already contacted by you. So that should be a little bit smoother for the next part of this situation.
That's great.
What is it that we?
Well, no, if you, the Board of Selectmen's agenda said we were setting the tax rate today. So that is an incorrect statement. So rather than him start down that line and say that with an expectation, I just let him know that, no, that's not really what we're doing right now. We're just setting the classification of one. Essentially, we think, and then they approve and go from there. So he gets it now. So I think we're all set. He thought if you look at the agenda for the Board of Selectmen, it says we're setting the tax rate today, and we're not doing that. The DOR does that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the minutes from October 22nd, duly presented by David, affirming them and seeing no changes that potentially need to be needed. I'll accept a motion to approve the minutes from October 22nd.
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Yes.
Any discussion? Hearing none, I will call for a vote. All those in favor, signal by saying aye.
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 Okay, excellent.
Dave, you got off the meeting too quickly from the last selectmen's meeting, and we had to say aye to end our assessors meeting, remember?
Yeah,
Which one?
You logged off and me and Perry got stuck.
I
Right,
logged off before what?
before you voted to
End the assessors meeting.
recess the classification,
Yeah,
recess.
but there was
Oh.
enough of, we had enough, right, Perry? It was just me and you.
yeah, it was good, but it was like, Dave, where are you,
Oh,
Dave?
you mean the classification hearing or
Yeah.
the Board of Assessors meeting?
No, it's the tax classification with the selectmen.
Oh,
Yeah, but we had to be open to participate in that meeting, so that's, no
I gotta
biggie.
click.
It's not a big deal.
Oh.
But yeah, so you would log, you like, I don't blame you. You hit the button like, bye. It's like,
And
it's like, Chris has a gin and tonic waiting for me.
so
in the
for today, so for tonight, what, after we're done, then we stay on until,
No, we have to log into it. Oh, yeah, I don't know. And I think, are they gonna call us to recess again?
no,
No.
we're done.
Oh.
We're done.
We should
We're
be
all
done.
set. Yep,
I'm probably just KK and Sheila. I'm probably gonna stay on just when they bring up the Lions turkey shoot, just if they
Oh,
need.
I may stay on for that too.
Oh, I didn't know
How
that.
far along is that?
I haven't gotten any emails to the Lions, so I don't think I'm a Lion anymore, even though I paid dues.
Did
Roar.
you just pay now? $60?
I paid
changed it.
100 because I paid for Peter and I, and they
Oh,
told
yeah.
me to pay 60 for one and the other one be an associate.
Okay.
So I said Peter could be the Lion and I'll be the associate.
Okay.
Okay, Sheila, now it's your show. Go.
All right, so next is my October absentee report. It does start from July, so it does keep including everything. But I'll give it to you I do give it to you monthly, so 5.5 hours sick, 6.5 hours vacation, and 5 hours personal in the month of October. So
It sounds good.
that's where I am.
Okay.
Okay. Next are emails, and the topics generally have been a request again for a butters list, back and forth with payroll, talking about the recap between interdepartmental. There is a bulletin that came from the DOR, what's new in municipal law. Is anyone interested in that? Dan Script has also has sent it around as an email for the department heads, and I can forward it on to you if you'd like to see it. There is a nice segment on ATB that they talk about. You might have to just listen until you get to that point if you want to. I'll forward it to you, okay?
An
I listened to
email?
a little bit today.
It's an email?
I have it as an email and you can log in and it's a pre-recorded videos. Well, you don't see anything. They're slideshows.
I'll take a look.
Send it.
I'll take a
You
look
can
at it.
have it on, you know, and you can listen while you were doing something else. I was kind of doing the agenda and I was listening. And when I heard something in particular, I came back over to the computer and, you know, paid more attention to the particular ATV cases that seemed that would be more beneficial for Nahant. So,
kind of like a procedural situation.
yep, and all new laws and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be good for all of us.
Okay, so I will send that.
Okay.
And I
Great.
think I meant to do it before. Okay, so send to BOA. It won't hurt you. Okay, ATB, just the correspondence back and forth. Website, I've been updating our website. I haven't gotten to the values yet, but I will be sending our files to Patriot Properties and CAI for the actual property record card information to be launched, okay? Hopefully tomorrow I'll get that done. Yep. It'll
So you're
coincide.
telling me that I should be ready for the files?
Yeah, you ready for the file? I won't have the new tax rate. Well, I will have the tax rate set. I will not know when tax bills will be mailed, but I do have the tax rate. So that I can do that. Yep, so that should take place tomorrow.
So we do have the tax rate?
Yep, it's still 1051.
Okay.
And we can go over that at the end, just in preparation for the selectmen's meeting. So that's your last little packet, just in case. RFQs, I sent out 4, and I got 2 responses, one with a quote, one saying I don't intend to do anything. And then the others have totally ignored me. Okay.
Well,
Actually, I had 5. I had 5, I think, 5.
it's all about the process, so
Okay,
at
4.
least we've
So I did
accepted
it.
the process. Done.
Yeah, and so that was recommended by, you know, our town council. You've
Yeah.
approved it, so in the meeting, you will just ratify that vote again, okay? Trash, question and answer, you know, we're getting closer and closer to finalizing everything. Mary still has to do a lot of individual data entry, especially for each condo unit that we have. And so the Edge Hill has a lot. The Rockledge only has 11, but still that used to only be 1 account. And now she's having to create a lot more accounts. All right, so it's time.
There's still
So
there's still only 1 account for Seabreeze Lane, right? Though the
yes,
apartments.
because that's
But
commercial.
they get a larger bill though now.
Oh,
right?
yes. Oh, yes. They get a commercial with the number of units. Okay, yes,
Mhm.
because we changed the whole rating on it.
So
Public
here's a question.
request- Yep,
Aside from our business, just water bills are due tomorrow. Are they cashing checks or can they not cash checks? Just a question.
can they cash check?
Why wouldn't they be able to cash checks?
220, is 220 closed? We open for 221? Okay,
Well,
so.
yes.
okay.
Yes, they have been. We don't have free cash, but our town accountant has been working in the form for free cash. The Department of Revenue is completely boggled with the 351 communities trying to set a tax rate and trying to get some free cash that we have been told not to worry about free cash and to make sure that we only do a letter with the balance, the letter for the balance of the year in lieu of
Okay.
free cash, okay, certification. So that's been done, and so they have finalized. The treasurer collector and town accountant have reconciled FY 2020. Miss Taylor, Kristen Taylor is the new administrative assistant to Tony, and she started Monday. I think she's busy and she's trying to learn, you know, all the lingo, but I think she'll be fine. Announcements. ECAA, we just held a meeting last week to approve the slate of officers. You can congratulate me now. I'll be president. And KK, I'm going to assign you to a committee so that
Oh,
next year, you can be approved as an e-board member.
Oh, boy. Lucky me, Sheila.
Yeah, exactly. So would you
Yes,
like
I
the
wanna go to the
education
party.
committee?
I
What?
don't care.
That's a good one, though.
Whatever.
Okay. How about you, Perry? You want to be on one?
Oh, you've been chipped, yeah. That hook has been in the water a long time.
Okay. David, legislative committee?
I think I'm gonna go back to my circle.
Go back to your circle. All right. Well, anytime you want to jump in, you're more than welcome. Okay, please.
I appreciate that.
The other thing is that I don't think I actually got it on here, but it is within our vouchers. The MAAO, I sent it as an email, is holding a conference on Thursday next week, a week from today, November the 12th, and they are going to be talking about ATB cases. So there is an important portion of that particular meeting that I am participating in. KK said that she would be willing to join in also. While I was trying to sign us up, I had a little difficulty not realizing that I hadn't paid our dues.
Oh,
So the dues has been sent along with at least my registration. And so tomorrow, I'll send yours in, KK?
Yeah, just
Okay.
remind me that and send me the information.
Yeah, okay.
I love that I was on the Essex County one before you, though.
I know, it's funny. It is. And so if Perry or David want to participate, you just tell me by tomorrow.
okay.
Look at your calendars for November 12th. The installation party for the ECAA, I believe I'm going to have it as a Zoom meeting and probably taking place on Friday, December the 4th. Can everybody make it?
I'll make it.
What time?
I'll be there.
Noontime?
Sure.
Not to interfere with,
What day of the week is that?
a
Sheila?
Friday,
Friday. Yeah, noontime's fine with me.
okay?
Could you
Did they
just
say
send
they were
an
actually
email?
gonna have it in person?
Well, there are a few people that were trying to get to maybe Gannon and have just the slate of officers present. And then everything else will be Zoom. So that's what we're hoping for. But with COVID going the way it is, it may be only via Zoom.
Could
Right.
you send an email reminder, Sheila?
I will.
Okay.
I will do that. At least there's no fee. All right. And the MAAO does have my paperwork for my certification. They have forwarded to the designation committee for review. So I just haven't heard back. Everyone has to do everything via Zoom, so it'll take a little longer than normal. There's an abutters list that only Perry has. It's a
Yeah.
conservation NOI, notice of intent for 11 Relay Yard. So the board needs to vote to certify.
You know what they're doing?
I have no idea.
That's just
Where
curious.
is Relay Yard?
That's where
Yeah,
the Knights of Columbus is?
yes,
Oh.
they have no frontage. It's just a parcel really landlocked. It's just has at least given an address just so they can have mail and 911 services. Is really,
There's just an easement that goes to the Knights of Columbus, right?
no, that's all their land. There is a portion of an easement, a right of way that goes through Range Road that cuts through the Relay Yard property. That it is the Knights of Columbus property, but their address is Range Road. Okay, and it just comes to where their Garages,
Okay, yeah, so this is Arthur Collins's old house?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nobody owns their house till they've moved away or passed away. That's it. So, just so you know. Not your house. David, that house is not your house yet. KK, you live in Adamo's house.
I live in the Adamos house, I know.
And, and David and Chris live in Kerouac's old house.
Kerouac's house, yeah.
Yeah.
I live in O'Connor's old house, and Sheila's the only one that can actually use the word good.
Yes, yeah, and I'm in the old good house.
Anyways, so yeah, so I'll accept a motion to approve the certified Concom abutters list for 11 Relay Yard.
Moved.
Moved, seconded by KK.
Yep, I'm good.
All those in favor signal by saying aye.
I,
Aye, approved unanimously, MSVU. Thank you, Sheila.
Yeah, and then I don't like using the word trash, okay?
Oh,
But locally, we do use it here in the town hall. But for our Q and answer kind of sheet that will be going out with the new bills, we're probably going to have it a waste recycling fee and not a trash fee, or having that called a trash bill. So there will be some, we haven't quite decided or figured out what the best terminology is. So if any of you guys can be creative, we certainly, the more the merrier. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah.
Okay?
yeah, it's a good point to take it away from just trash, because people, way back in the day, I remember people like, I don't have any trash. And so, yeah.
Right. So, and it isn't
What-
trash,
It isn't trash. It's
it is
much more than that, yeah.
much more. So, like I said, it's our lingo, the LA5, we just
Yeah.
talk, amongst ourselves about different forms and whatever. For here in the town hall and town employees, yeah, we talk about it as trash, but that's really not what it is. So we're probably going to really have to start talking about and using the proper term, and we have to determine what that will be. Okay. The last-ish thing before we get into the finances is the senior work-off abatement program, SWOP, SWOP. I have drafted some protocols and kind of, things that the assessor's office, the council on aging, and right now, at least the fire department, I have brought as much as I can between the federal government, the most current Massachusetts guidelines, okay, that have been posted. And I've intertwined it all into how and what we're going to do to keeping the employees in the office, the town hall, and wherever the workstations will be, and the seniors themselves. And then one big changes is try to get a replacement, try to get a representative to work for them. If they can think of somebody, or somebody could volunteer for a senior, that would be great. But if we can't, and they're the only ones who can do the work, and they're all calling when they can come in because they want their exemption. I've sent it off to Debbie Murphy. Unfortunately, not until about 5 o'clock this evening that I sent it to her. And she is probably preparing for tonight's meeting with the Board of Selectmen, but hopefully she'll get a look at it maybe tomorrow or over the weekend and get back to me next week. That's what I'm hoping. Because I have to sell it to the town nurse first before, because Linda and I have both worked on it and approved it. And all now we have to do is present it to Tony. And if the town nurse approves it, I don't see how he can stop us from having the seniors come in.
Sounds good.
Okay, so that took a lot too of effort. I don't know if I got all the spelling done right, but, okay.
How many do we have? Do we know?
We have 8.
8.
8. And we have two, Rospulio, maybe Paul Kyra. And there's another fellow, an engineer on Irving Way that was interested in volunteering somewhere. Could be the DPW.
Yeah, well, Paul Kyra sounds like the DPW, or, you know, he's a smart
Well,
guy.
he works part-time for the
So
DPW.
he can,
so
so he can.
cannot do there, but he could do the school if the school is in charge of the garden now, which we're not sure of how and what's going on with the garden, but if that garden is part of the school, he could work for the school to take care of the garden. So we'll see. But that's a possibility for a new, somebody new, and it's still within the 12 participants that we have as a maximum that can participate in a given year. Okay, so, and for that, you only have to be 60 and older for the senior work off abatement. And then, of course, a volunteer could be of any age.
Yeah.
It just, they have to pass a Corey test and know that they won't get anything in return for the work except for the senior.
Okay.
Okay. So that's that.
So on to vouchers.
Vouchers. So I have vouchers listed there for you. The Northeast Assessors Association for $40 from membership, CAI $350 for miscellaneous mapping. The MAAO, that's my registration because I needed to make sure that it was in so that I, along with finding that I needed to pay the dues. So there's the $200 for our dues for all of us. And then an encumbrance for CAI of $2,550. Total $3,190. And I think I have the, you see the sign sheet, Perry, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
stamp it because I have the original. Yep, and I have the original, so I'm gonna stamp it.
Okay.
But
So I
that's gonna be in your agenda, the, part of your minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Do we have to
Okay.
approve that? So I'll accept a
vote to
motion to approve vouchers as stated by the town assessor, not the assistant assessor. We don't have one.
I love it.
In the total amount of $3,190.
So move.
Move. And
Second.
second, I assume?
Yep.
All those in favor, signal with saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Sheila, you just stamp those, right?
Yep,
Okay.
I'll do
Great.
that. And then no commitments, but I do have a schedule from the Registry of Motor Vehicles. They're gonna start their 6th commitment on Friday, November the 13th. So I'm hoping that I'll have a commitment ready the week of November the 16th to be able to commit to the Treasurer Collector's Office. And then next, the ATB status. Perry and I were on a conference call with Commissioner Elliott on October the 26th. And I'll let you describe what occurred, Perry.
So it was a good presentation by our board, I believe, based upon the situation as to, we tried to have an explanation as to when the assessment date is and when their damage was done. And I think for at least 4 times the commissioner stated that, and he was getting frustrated at the third or fourth time, that the town of Nahant assessors had presented them with more than favorable resolution to the situation. And it appears that just between Mrs. Fallett and Mr. Fallett, Mr. Fallett is the owner of the property. Mr. Fallett really was not capturing what was going on. And the commissioner also did state that the given what the town has already offered them for the first offer, the first abatement, and then the second offer of a resolution, that essentially stated that unless you can provide better facts as to what the value of the property is, you know, without saying that it would be denied, he essentially said it would be denied. So, so Sheila's been in further contact with the Fallon, and we hope that we can come to some resolution for all parties. Of course, we, you know, it's kind of, we probably have the nicest assessors in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That being said, it's still an open item, but the proposed hearing date, as you can see there, is November 23rd. So we'll see what partakes, but unfortunately, it seems that John and Karen Fallett cannot come to some combined resolution as to their thoughts as to the value of the property. John is still stuck on $450,000 to $500,000, which is not appropriate at all. At $800,000 was, I think they're still, they would be undervalued at that amount, but they had no subsequent filings after the FY 2019. So the commissioner did try to explain to them in his own words where we were and what the dates were and the situation. And I think one party understands, one party doesn't. Unfortunately, the party that doesn't is the homeowner. So so that's where we stand right now. So, but yeah, I'm hopeful, you know, I mean, that they'll come to their senses, because I don't, you know, I'm not very excited about going to the ATB, Zoom or otherwise, to shoot down you know, an abatement. So, but I think we're in favor of the appellate tax board at this point in time. So if it happens, it happens. It's beyond our control at this point.
Yeah.
And we would all be present at that, correct?
You could be,
It could be, yeah.
absolutely.
I'm not really asking to be, I'm just asking, the last time I remember being at the ATB, we all were there.
Yeah.
It's not,
Were we all, or three of us? Mark, you?
yeah, Mark, you and me.
Yeah, three of us were there. Right, right. We don't all have to be there.
Okay.
But if you'd like to, it's a good learning experience. We can, you know, do that.
Remind me again of what our offer is to them.
We grant their assessment, I don't have it right in front of me, so was,
Just roughly.
I know, 919 is what it was assessed at 1118.
Yeah.
We dropped it 46,000, I think, 200. And then we gave another bit of an offer around 72,000 to bring the final value to 800,000, but they declined the settlement offer.
Mhm.
And I was trying to get to the, the commissioner thought that we may have been doing, you know, that we were doing a good offer by granting something in addition to the abatement that was granted and bringing the value from 919 to 800,000. And he asked whether or not, did they really understand their declining of the offer? Because that may not hold up.
No, so essentially what we could do at this point in time is pull that additional
Letter, and I can send it
settlement.
out again.
and just pull it back and say, we rely on the abatement we originally gave. And I don't know if it was Karen or John, I believe it was Karen Fallett, said, out of the goodness of our heart, it was stated, that was essentially quote unquote, to the commissioner. And I did And he did acknowledge that it wasn't out of the goodness of our heart. It was a correction of the card. We were trying to do, the correct thing. So just to kind of keep our ducks in a row, we're not arbitrarily just, throwing out numbers out there. So, and then the 80,000 he thought he seemed to think that was above and beyond anyways, but so we're in a good position. I don't know why they don't want to accept. It is what it is at this point. We're 2.5 years away from it.
Yeah, and so we have an opportunity between now and the commissioner wouldn't like to see us withdraw at 8 o'clock on November the 23rd, but would certainly be very happy if there was a withdrawal in at the ATB by Friday, November the 21st. He would certainly be more than happy because he's a very busy man. And so as best as we could work to settle between now and the 21st, great. But if we are going to continue, we do have to have basically an appraisal done, and so doesn't the ballots. And so next week, would you want me to send out the same offer letter, just redate it to see if they'll accept, and start to preparing a report stating that our value stands as it is of what we have on the books? And I have to submit that on Monday, November the 16th, because we have the right for cross-examination on the 23rd.
So I seem to be jumping all over this situation. So I'll accept any good comments right now, or any bad comments, or any comments at all from.
Any thoughts, maybe, David, if we should go ahead and resend another offer letter as settlement, the same one that we sent out in March?
Well, if we don't do that, does our offer not stand? Do we have
No.
to either?
Not really, no.
Oh, I see.
They declined it.
I see. Well,
Okay.
on the face of it, without knowing all the complexities of it, it sounds to me like a good idea to, put out the offer again and hopefully
Okay.
get this cleared up.
Be in good faith on us to redo it. And we can make that as a statement. By the way, on
Yeah.
November the 9th, an offer letter was sent again
I don't know.
to settle.
That's my opinion. KK, what do you think?
Yeah, I think you should resend it.
Sheila, have you also sent interrogatories at this point in time? Or no?
No,
No.
and I've
So,
asked
Is
other
there a time frame
communities.
for that we have to do?
Well, that's why I have done a lot of investigating. When my computer crashed, it was the only one that had a set of interrogatories on it. I've called several communities and no one seems to have a set of interrogatories for a single family resident on the water. I have gotten a lot of advice that, just if you're going in on your value and you're going to rest on your value, just do a
Right.
sales comparison and just submit that. So that's what I was thinking of doing, preparing next week, is that's what I would submit. A sales comparison on justifying our value.
Jesus Christ.
And that's what I would send into the ATB.
Okay, so that's, yeah.
What do you think?
We'll
Aaron?
see what the second offer, what happens to that. It's a good statement that we can, if we go to the complete hearing, then we can say, hey, the offer, they rejected the offer, we offered it again. If they didn't accept that, I believe we're in a good position at the ATB anyway. So, again, we are the nicest assessors in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. So we're
Can
trying
you
to
send that out on Monday, Sheila? Then you send that out on Monday?
Monday. If not tomorrow, it all depends on what we do in order to get the tax recap into the DOR.
Okay,
Tomorrow.
all right, all right.
Yeah. Okay, not to zoom us up there, but we're gonna have to go. we're
Yep.
gonna have to be
So real
somewhere.
quick, it's 6:10, so you have the paperwork here. So for the tax classification, the first page is the LA5.
Yeah.
And I've talked with Tony to say that the Board of Selectmen need to ratify their vote from October the 22nd, stating that they have indicated a residential factor of 1, that no discount will be granted to open space, and that no small commercial exemption will be adopted, nor a residential exemption be adopted. Okay, and then I'm just going to state that our excess levy capacities this year is $516.30.
That's low, low, low. That's,
I've gotten low like that only one other time.
I was gonna say, that's low. That's,
That's
Three-
low, and that's because of the equation of page 3 of the recap. Okay, just to point out to you, page 3 is our actual receipts versus B, the estimated receipts for next year. Okay, or this year, FY21, is that they're pretty stable and low. And if you go back to page 2, we had to lower our overlay. So section 2, 2D, allowance for abatements and exemptions overlay, is
Yeah.
only $149,406. Okay, so that's $30,000 less than normal. So that's why we were able to get that number so low.
yeah.
It's a mathematical equation that goes out 7 decimal points.
We got
So I couldn't raise it.
we got beat up on overlay pretty good this year, so didn't we?
Yes, and I gave you that, we
Yeah.
gave 63,000. We had $91,026. 63, basically 500 was
Yeah.
voted. The remaining is outstanding personal property and real estate taxes.
Okay.
Okay, so we can't release any more
Yeah, we can't. It's,
at
yeah,
this,
yeah.
at this point. So I think
That's the lowest
that-
number I've ever heard, Sheila. Sorry, that's,
What?
that's the levy limit, the excess levy. That's the lowest number I've heard, I think, in my
Yeah.
tenure.
right. I think I had it low one time in the early 90s. That took me a full day though to manually calculate,
Oh. yeah.
manually.
Oh. Okay, so we're ready for that. That sounds good.
Okay, and then the Board of Assessors should ratify their vote for the contract for fiscal year 2022 real and personal property assessment update, including the 504 utility assessment and a 5th community property review to be awarded to Patriot Properties.
Okay, and then, yeah, so we'll do that again. That's not, yeah, obviously. We're doing that now?
Yeah, do it right now, so I can send in that contract, because we're done. Town council's already reviewed it. I've already given it to Mary Ellen
Wait.
Schulman, and she told me that looked fine, and then I sent out and did all my RFQs.
Okay, well, David, I'll accept a motion for, to approve stated, the contract for Patriot Properties for
Fiscal year 2022.
2022.
God, it seems so long.
I know.
Can't even get past 2020.
So that's so moved, David?
So moved. Yep.
Okay, I'll second that in lieu of KK being present. All those in favor, signal with saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
Okay. Okay, everybody has the Zoom for the Board of Selectmen?
Yes.
And so this is your paperwork in case there's questions. Okay, the tax classification hearing, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Just in case, but other than that, I think we're good, and it should be
Hold on.
just simple.
Hold on, I just
Okay.
want to make sure I have that Zoom. Where's the Zoom for the BOS meeting?
It would have been an email,
Hold on, I'll read it. I have it right here. I have the email right here.
and I do too. You ready?
You sent the email out?
Yeah,
No, Tony
Yeah.
did.
but I thought I forwarded it too, but
Ready for the meeting number? 871.
Yeah.
1401.
Yeah.
1433. And then the password is 035927.
871-1401-1433 and then 035927.
yes,
Got it.
All right.
okay.
Okay, everybody take a break and we'll see you in a little bit.
Okay,
Oh,
sounds
wait a
good.
minute, yeah, can we meet next Thursday, November the 12th at 4 PM? Just to
That
go
works.
over anything to do with the ATV?
Yep, that's
With
fine. with
Alex.
me.
Yeah, and hopefully they'll clean that up. So yeah, if you can mail that to the Fallets and see if they'll
What
accept
time,
that.
Sheila?
4 o'clock,
Yeah, that's okay.
okay?
Okay.
And I'll
sounds
send out an email, okay?
All right.
And we're
Thank you.
concluding this
Thank you.
meeting, correct? We're concluding this meeting, correct?
Yes,
good.
we
Yes,
are, we're
6:15.
concluding.
All right.
just don't look at Sheila's clock. Look at your own clock because Sheila's clock's
I'm a
long.
little fast.
Yeah, she's fast.
Next
Okay,
meeting-
see you later. See you soon.
All right, see you in a bit.
Okay,
All right, bye.
bye.